Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, we have a lot of low clouds and moisture in here this morning, seeing some drizzle and light rain shower activity that will continue throughout much of the morning and even possibility of it lingering into the afternoon today. I want to take a look here at our current surface analysis. You can see we do have Tropical Storm Aaron that has been slowly meandering off the southeast coast for the last couple of days. That's not going to affect us here at Wallops, but what it is doing is providing us with an easterly to northeasterly flow that's continued to bring in those low clouds as it combines with this area of high pressure to the north to bring in that northeasterly flow over our region. We'll continue to see those light rain showers throughout much of the morning hours, and then as we go throughout the day today, this cold front off to the west will approach the region and really clear us out nicely for the next couple of days, as we're expected to have some pretty nice weather conditions through the end of the week. Looking at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release, seeing the winds at the 1,000-foot level around 6 knots out of the northwest, and then we see that northeasterly flow picking up at around the 3,000-foot level and continuing to see easterly winds up to around 6,000 feet before a southerly component picks up and continues on up into the 25,000 foot level where we see south winds at 20 knots. Freezing level this morning is at 15,100 feet. So I want to take a quick look here at our radar. You can see just some very light returns. A lot of this mist and drizzle that we're getting this morning is actually below the radar beam, so a lot of it not being detected by radar, but you can see some of these showers off to our north and west being picked up by radar and really not moving very quickly. So we're going to continue to see that off and on drizzle throughout much of the morning. Switching over here to the visible satellite imagery, you can see Tropical Storm Aaron off the Carolina coast. That's going to be kicking off to the north and northeast here in the next couple of days, but lots of low-level clouds still to come as we go throughout the day today, and eventually we'll see that cleared out by this cold front that will be making its way from the west. Looking at a high-resolution short-term model here and what we can expect over the next several hours, you can see those light rain showers being picked up by the model more so in the morning than in the afternoon. It looks like as we go into the afternoon, those areas of drizzle and light rain will be less likely. And then into the evening hours, you can see the very isolated showers associated with that cold front moving through, but they will be dying out as they come through this evening. We will see the winds shift more to a northwesterly direction and see our dew points drop as well, with those clouds really clearing out quickly as we go into the overnight hours. As we go into the end of the week here for the next couple of days, Thursday and Friday, we'll see mostly clear skies, really no threat for precipitation, as high pressure will be in control of our weather here across the Wallops region through the end of the week. I want to switch gears now and talk about our tropical weather. We've got two tropical systems out in the Atlantic right now. First one is Tropical Storm Aaron, currently with maximum sustained winds at 40 miles per hour, moving just very slowly off to the north-northwest. You can see here the expected track off to the northeast. No problems for the mid-Atlantic region as it will continue to track off to the north and east over the course of the next couple of days. I want to take a look here at our next system, Tropical Storm Dorian. Just currently, as of the 8 a.m. advisory, we have maximum sustained winds at 60 miles per hour, moving northwesterly at 13 miles per hour. That'll be affecting the island of Puerto Rico over the course of the next day or so as it moves off to the northwest. Yesterday it looked like it was a better chance that it would clip the southwestern portion of Puerto Rico, but now it looks like it will be traveling over the eastern side of the island as it goes through later this afternoon and into the evening hours. Looking at some heavy rain potential and some windy conditions there at Puerto Rico as the tropical storm tracks over the island, keeping its maximum wind speed at around 60 miles per hour, and then it will pop out north of the island and make its turn toward the northwest towards the mainland of the United States, looking at a track that will bring it pretty close to the east coast of Florida by early next week and maybe late into the weekend. I want to take a look here at a couple of visible satellite images to see these storms, and then look at the tropical ensemble models and get a better idea of what we expect over the course of the next few days. This is Aaron, again, expected to track off to the north and to the east. As you can see, a pretty tight, compact model ensemble here for the next couple of days as the storm expected to track off to the north. Now, as we look at Dorian and its track off to the northwest, you can see it will be impacting the eastern side of the island of Puerto Rico here over the next day, and then continuing off to the northwest. This is the track here that we are looking at for the European model over the course of the next several days. You can see pretty good consensus that it will be making its way close to the east coast of Florida by the later portion of this weekend into early next week. Models then diverge a little bit as far as where it goes from here, but it does look like we will see pretty close impact to the eastern portion of Florida, and then probably seeing the storm slow down quite a bit before it either pops back out into the Gulf of Mexico or makes its turn toward the northern portion of Florida, maybe even bringing some heavy rainfall to the southeastern United States by the beginning to the middle of next week. But still a ways away for this storm as we continue to track and its potential impacts to the east coast of the United States. Right now it does look like it will stay south of the Wallops region, and we will not see really any major impacts here, but still too early to completely write it off for us, as well as we will monitor it as it continues to track off to the northwest and close to the United States by the end of this weekend. I want to take a quick look here at our forecast in general for the next 24 hours, looking at a pretty good bet for light rain showers here at Wallops over the course of the next couple of hours, and then a lower chance for rain as we go into the afternoon. Overnight tonight, seeing those clouds clear out pretty quickly. Temperatures dropping into the upper 60s, 68 degrees, your forecasted low temperature as we go into early Thursday morning. Winds will be fairly light today, out of a north-northeasterly direction as we go into the first part of the day, and seeing those winds turn more northerly and then to the north-northwest as we go into the morning hours of Thursday. Tides are still running pretty far above normal, about 1 to 1.5 feet above normal, as we can continue to see those northeasterly winds over the region over the last couple of days. Looking at the next 7 days, we're looking at the pretty high risk for light rain showers during the morning hours of Wednesday today, and seeing just a slight chance during the afternoon, but about a 75% chance over the next couple of hours of seeing those light rain showers impacting our area. And as we go into the end of the week, absolutely gorgeous weather in store for us. We'll see low humidity values and those temperatures generally running in the low to mid 80s for daytime highs and into the mid to upper 60s for overnight lows as we go into the weekend. Saturday and Sunday look to see a few more clouds, but temperatures still very comfortable for this time of year in the low 80s for your weekend. And then as we go into the first part of next week, a lot of this forecast will depend on the eventual track of tropical storm Dorian and how close it actually comes to our area, whether we get any outer rain bands or an increase in clouds by the beginning to middle of next week. Right now it looks like best bet is to see those showers stay south of our area, but we will continue to monitor that and report back to you tomorrow morning as we will see our briefings again at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.